I don't believe we're waiting for Yahushua's kingdom. I believe we're waiting for the new heaven and the new earth. Because the more I study scripture, the more convinced I become that we've combined two completely different ages into one. Most Christians believe Isaiah chapter 65 and Revelation 21 are describing the same event. I don't. Here's why. First, Yahushua repeatedly said his coming wasn't thousands of years away. Matthew 24:34, truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Then John opens Revelation by saying, these things must soon take place. He adds, the time is near. Then Revelation 1:7 says, behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye will see him, even those who pierced him. Those who pierced Yahushua lived in the 1st century. Then Yahushua tells the high priest, Matthew 26:64, from now on you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of power and coming on the clouds of heaven. Notice, he didn't say people living 2,000 years from now. He said, you will see. The apostles believed him. Peter wrote, the end of all things is at hand. James wrote, the judge is standing at the door. John wrote, the time is near. Over and over, the New Testament speaks as though these events were about to happen. Then I compare Isaiah 65 with Revelation 21, and everything changed. Isaiah says Yahuwah creates new heavens and a new earth. Most people immediately assume that's Revelation 21, but keep reading. People are still building houses, they're planting vineyards, they're having children, the nations still exist. Then Isaiah says something that stopped me in my tracks. Isaiah 65:20, the one who dies at 100 years old will be considered young. Wait, people still die? Death still exists? That doesn't sound like eternity. That sounds like a kingdom where the Messiah reigns over mortal nations. And that's exactly what the prophets describe. Isaiah 2 says the Messiah judges the nations. Psalm 72 says all kings bow before him. Zechariah 14 says the nations go up year after year to worship the king. Then Paul explains the order. 1 Corinthians 15:25-26, for he must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. Notice the sequence. The Messiah reigns until death is destroyed. Now compare that with Revelation 21. There is no more death, no more mourning, no more crying, no more pain. The curse is gone because Yahuwah himself dwells with his people. That is a completely different world than Isaiah 65. So this is where I currently land. I believe Yahushua fulfilled his promise to come when he said he would. I believe his kingdom reigned exactly as scripture describes. Then Revelation 20 says that after the 1,000 years, Satan will be released for a little season to deceive the nations once again. If that's true, then what we are waiting for isn't Yahushua's kingdom. We're waiting for the final defeat of death. We're waiting for the new heaven, the new earth, the new Jerusalem, the day Yahuwah dwells with his people forever, and death is no more. So maybe the question isn't when does the millennium begin? Maybe the better question is, what if it already ended and Revelation 21 is still ahead of us?